Hi, it's Mina Kamille. Welcome back to my channel, and I have a very exciting video for you today. This is going to be my astrology series, and we're going to kick it off with my Virgo edit. So, when I think of a Virgo, I think of someone who is sophisticated, very well put together, clean, driven, and I kind of created a list of fragrances that I think embodies that the most. So let's go ahead and jump into my list. I do have quite a bit of fragrances. I'm going to start with the feminine leaning fragrances, and then we're going to go into unisex and end with the masculine. So depending on which one, which category you're interested in, feel free to skip ahead. All right, let's go ahead and get right into the video. So first, I want to start with Mind Games. Mind Games, I'm going to look down at my notes here. Mind Games Queening from Mind Games. The profile, I guess the best I can describe it as gourmand, but it's very like a clean gourmand. The keynotes are going to be saffron, cotton, vanilla, musk, and coconut. So when I smell this fragrance, it's cotton. Think of clean cotton or clean linens and a vanilla scent. It's very calming, it's warm, it's inviting, it's perfect for every day, but there's a hint of saffron in there that kind of adds a little oomph or a little spice. This smells like an organized person in a bottle. Think of clean sheets and burning a candle on a lazy Sunday morning. If I were to imagine what the clean girl aesthetic smells like if that was a scent, it would be this. So yeah, definitely check out Queening from Mind Games. Moving on, our next fragrance is going to be from BDK, and it is Bouquet de Hungry. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. This one I would describe as a fruity floral with key notes of pear, strawberry, rose, jasmine, musk, and cedarwood. This one is your classic French style perfume. You get the pear, you get the juicy strawberry, and you get the floral notes, but it's very well blended, very well put together. That's what reminds me of a Virgo, like just the cohesiveness of it. It actually, when I first smelled it, immediately what I thought of was Chanel's Eau Tendre. So if you love Chanel's Eau Tendre, you would love this. The only thing I would say is that this is probably more on the floral side, so it adds more of a sophistication to it, but it's very similar in my opinion. But slightly more floral leaning, but still you get that fruitness, you get the playfulness. It's just overall, all in all, a beautiful scent. All right, next up, get my their testing strip here. So next up we have Etat Libre de Orange from their house, and this is Ghost in the Shell. This is one of my favorite fragrances from their house. The scent profile or scent type, if I would describe it, would be definitely like tonic. The key notes are jasmine and milky skin accord. Really, there's some other notes in there, but those are the main two that you should be concerned with. So let's smell this. So this one is a milky shampoo in the best way possible. It's cozy, it projects. It's something you can wear every day, something you would wear to run errands, even something you can wear to bed, because it does have like that clean, creamy smell, like lounging around this house. It smells like clean skin. It's effortless. It smells like, yeah, it just smells like you hopped out of the shower and put on some really good lotion, but you're not doing too much and you're not trying. Very Virgo-ish. If you're a Virgo, comment down below and let me know what your favorite fragrances are, ones that you think like fit and suit your personality best, because I'm just going off of the basic astrology tropes here. All right, next up we have the well-known Delina from the House of Parfums de Marly. This scent is floral. You have lychee, nutmeg, rose, vanilla, musk, cashmeran. It's I mean, it's a perfect rose scent, but it's also very unique. You get the lychee right up at the top. The nutmeg adds a little spice, but it's undeniable. It's good. It's a classic scent. The dry down though is sexy to me. I prefer the exclusive version because it's more gourmand. But even with this version, I do think that the dry down is sexy, and that makes me think of a Virgo as well because it's someone who's well put together, but they're also not afraid to let their hair down. You know what I mean? They're not afraid to have fun and let loose, and that's what Delina is. It's a classic or a unique twist on a classic scent profile, if you will. All right, so now we're gonna move into my unisex selection. So let's start it off with the House of Byredo, and we're gonna do the Bal d'Afrique. This is one of their more popular scents. If you haven't smelled it, I highly suggest that you do because it is good. I would describe this more like a woody scent, still clean, still light. We're still in that realm. We're gonna do the top notes, or not top notes, but key notes. Bergamot, lemon, marigold, jasmine, amber, and cedarwood. Tester strip for this one. Sorry, I just have them all laid out in front of me here. So this is warm and cozy, but with some sophistication. A little sweet, a little earthy, a little fresh. There's a familiarity here. It's familiar, but it's also unique at the same time. It's just very well balanced for a well balanced Virgo. It's just a good scent. It's a really good scent. Even though it's popular, I still like it, and it works good on most people, most skin types. Is that a thing? All right, so that's all I have for that one. Next, we have BDK and Grease Charnel, another popular, but kind of polarizing scent. Like, you either like this one or you don't usually. This one I would describe as an aromatic. The keynotes here, you have fig, you have black tea, what else? You have cardamom, bourbon, sandalwood, and you really do get all of that. It's a very fig and black tea forward scent. So if you like tea scents and you love fig, definitely you have to try this one out. I prefer this one over the extract version. Okay, let's smell here. So yeah, fig and tea hits you immediately right off of the top. There's a waft of the bourbon or that like liqueur scent, but it's not a boozy. I wouldn't describe this as a boozy fragrance. And the cardamom and the sandalwood and the dry down is just chef's kiss. There's also, I think, tonka bean in here. This is sophistication in a bottle. Yeah, this is sophistication in a bottle. All right, I'm gonna try to keep this as quick as possible. And let me not confuse these tester strips. Okay, I should have wrote the names down on them. The next one up is from the House of Oddity. This is a lesser known house. It's not as talked about, and I actually just discovered this fragrance like a few days ago when I walked into Lucky Scent, and it is called Resonant. The scent profile, I would say fresh citrus. And let me tell you, this fragrance is divine. I'm so in love with this fragrance. It's on my wish list. It's not so much for the upcoming weather, but I mean, you can really wear it year round. It is on the lighter side, so let's get into it. Its keynotes are gonna be yuzu, which is quickly becoming one of my favorite notes, bergamot, ginger, cold metal, musk, and guacwood. And let me tell you, I've recently kind of gotten into like trying out different notes, and metal has been one that I'm shockingly liking. So this one is interesting. Okay, let me smell it. Let me like refresh my memory. Okay, this scent smells like a can of 7-Up or a can of Sprite. It's, you could smell the metal. Like the metal is undenying, and it's so weird. It does smell like cold metal. Think of cold aluminum. Think of when you have a can of soda and you first open it. You know that smell? That like it's slightly citrus. It's bubbly. The ginger gives it the illusion of like the fizziness, if that was a smell, or the carbonation. I can't explain it, but the ginger, I know it's the ginger coming through because it's slightly spicy, but if you don't like ginger in fragrances, you would probably still like this. It's not a heavy hitter. It's not like a super wow, but it is so good, and you'll keep smelling yourself and you just smell good. That's the best way I could describe it. It's not like really sweet, but it's definitely fresh and it's energizing. It almost reminds me of Dolce & Gabbana's light blue. Not the intense, but just the original light blue. It's very similar to that. And it lasts longer. So if you're a fan of light blue, you definitely should try this. It doesn't have the, like, all of the spiciness that light blue has, but it's like the opening of light blue, but lasts way longer. Get it. Get it. Oh, it smells so good. It's definitely unisex. Like, yeah, this masculine, feminine, whoever wants to wear this fragrance can wear this fragrance and be okay. All right, that is all I have for my unisex fragrances. Let's get into some masculine leaning Virgo scents for all my Virgo gents out there, or the ones who just like masculine leaning scents. This one actually could possibly be unisex because I've definitely worn it and liked it, but to each its own. This one is going to be Velhem's Morning Chess. Ugh, it's good. It's good. Okay, so if I had to categorize this, I would say it's an amber, I guess. Yeah, amber. We got keynotes. We got bergamot, Tuscan leather, patchouli, and amber. This one smells like winter air. Sorry. This one smells like winter air. It's fresh, but there's something about the leather and the amber, because the leather pulls through from the very beginning, and it just smells good. It smells like almost like a skin scent in the sense that it's soft, but that leather is just, it's there, and it's not overwhelming. It's like a perfect complement to your skin. It's like you're wearing leather. It smells that good. Imagine if you were to put on like a leather jacket in the winter time and it's cold outside. That's what this fragrance smells like. It's very wearable. Yeah, I would say maybe it is unisex, but I would say maybe slightly more masculine. It's clean and it's sophisticated. I can definitely see a Virgo man wearing this for sure. It's just a really good one. It's a really good one. Get your nose on it. Next, we have, I'm gonna mess this up. Penhaligon's Mr. Thompson. Penhaligon's, there's gonna be a picture up here somewhere with a bottle. The bottles are like ridiculously, I don't want to say cute, but they're cute. Like they have, each bottle cap has different animals on there. I don't know what the inspiration is for the animal, like how they chose the animal for the scent, but this one is an elephant and it is so cute, and the bottle is just, it's so creative and so fun. But anyway, scent profile, aromatic, because the keynotes, lavender, pink pepper, orris, there's also black pepper, vanilla, and sesame seed milk. I didn't know that that was a thing, but apparently it is. So yeah, let's get into this one. It smells like a classic man, a gentleman, Mr. Gent. Expensive, clean cut. There's a hint of smokiness coming through. Maybe that's the pepper, and there's a little leather and some rum. And then everything else is calmed by the vanilla and the sesame milk. And the milk, it's creamy. Like there's a creaminess to it that gives it like almost a skin scent. It kind of reminds me of someone who just very clean cut and just smells good naturally. And you're smelling them after they come home from work, and maybe they stop by, like, I don't know, the country club, right? And they maybe smoked a cigar with their business partners, and they had a drink, and you can still kind of smell all of those scents on them when you give them a hug, right? You're like a Stepford wife. You're a housewife. It smells like a skin scent, very pheromone-ish. Okay, this is what I'm thinking of. It has a similar DNA to Amouage Man and Jean-Paul Gaultier's La Mille. It's the lavender. It's the lavender and that milky kind of vibe. So if you like those type of scents, you will like this 100%. It's a safe scent in that way, like almost like a blind buy scent. If you know you like those fragrances, you will like this. If you have those fragrances, I'm not sure you need this, but I think this is more affordable than Amouage is, so just keep that in mind. Okay, moving on. Next, we have something a little different scent-wise. This is going to be Xerjoff's Torino 21. Aromatic for sure, and I really like this scent. It is mint, lemon, basil, lavender, rosemary, lemon, verbena, musk. Like, let's just say it's a herb garden, but it let me see, it's a clean mint, not like a bubblegummy mint, not like a breath mint. Think of like the actual plant. Think of a mojito minus the alcohol, but think of like freshly muddled goodness. The basil, the thyme, the lemon, the lime. It's a mojito. It's a mojito, but not boozy at all. Very aromatic, but not for everyone. This one you have to sample. I can see this one. I can see a lot of people maybe not liking this one, but there is such a cleanness and a sharpness to this that I love, and it's different. I don't know. I want this in my collection. I don't know how often I would reach for it, but it's definitely like a spring summer scent. I would not wear this. I don't think I would wear this in the winter or the fall. It might be nice in the winter as a little change up, but I definitely wouldn't wear it in the fall. It's just clean. It's clean and it's natural. All right, so for the last scent on my list, we have Kilian, and this is going to be Dark Lord. This scent is earthy woods or earthy woody. The key notes are bourbon, rum, jasmine, vetiver, cedar, and patchouli. Now, I know I said 2 alcohols there. I said bourbon and rum. It's not a boozy scent. It's just not. This scent is definitely earthy woody. When I smell this scent, I think of, well, okay, it's very vetiver and leather driven. That's at the forward of the scent of the fragrance here. There's a hint of jasmine that you do get that kind of softens the edges of everything. This smells like a man with a lot of confidence. Not arrogance, but confidence. He's refined. He loves a 3-piece suit, but he owns a leather jacket. Maybe he rides his motorcycle on the weekends. it smells like a rich man too. He's got some money. He probably has a driver. I can see the reason why I chose this for Virgo is because it's giving, I mean, you're not wearing this fragrance and not clipping your nails and getting regular hair. It's a man's fragrance for sure. Yeah, it just smells really good. Fix this piece. It's definitely earthy though. So if earthy isn't your vibe, like it kind of smells like a forest. It smells like you're riding, I think I said this earlier, but it smells like you're riding a motorcycle through the forest or like through the mountains, you know? You get the leather, but you also get all the trees along the way and like that crisp air, dewy air. Like if it just rained. It's so good. But it's not it's not for everyone, and I don't think everyone can pull this off at all. But it's worth trying out. If you're in Nordstrom, try it. All right, that is all that I have for this video. I hope you enjoyed my list. I added some popular fragrances in there, but I'm also really trying to add some different fragrances, maybe introduce you to something you have been curious about or do not know about at all. If you've tried any of these outside of the popular ones, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you want to try anything and you want me to test it out for you, also drop those as well if you have any recommendations. And again, if you are a Virgo, happy birthday. And yeah, just let me know what your favorite fragrances are. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you've made it this far, subscribe, baby, subscribe. Subscribe, give me a thumbs up, give me a comment, and thank you so much for supporting me and supporting my videos. Thank you and have a good day. Bye.